That is the EB3A. Here we go. Here's the EB3A. Now this is about 10 something pounds. Let me see here. I'll tell you exactly what it is here. Let me do a refresh here. Okay, are we there? All right, give me a second. There we go. I pulled it up. Yeah, I think this is 10 pounds. I'm pretty sure of it. Yep, 10 pounds. See, I know my products. Yeah, this is 10 pounds. Let's go here. Yeah, so this is 10 pounds right here. This is the EB3A. Now, this guy looks very different. I mean, look at all these other guys here. Look, because you can see all of these are got. That's the Elite. This is AC. Those look similar, but look at this guy. This guy is different. Look at here. He is different. Now, he is on sale if you're a Prime member for $187. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I would choose this one just because here's why I would choose this one. This one's 600 watts. Wow. How much was this one? Who knows? Somebody put it in chat. How many watts was this one? Now, I love this one, 300 watts. It's lighter, but it's 300 watts. Very good entry level, $129 if you're a Prime member. But this guy, oh my goodness, I love this guy. He was my first unit. He's about 2 years old. Now, it's 10 pounds, but this guy is 600 watts of power. So that's doubling in case you're not keeping up. Now, the features of this, let's go over them. You can see it has your DC out, or your DC, let's see here, your DC output. So all of these are going to have that up here because they're a portable unit. They think car, something like that. So they're all going to have that. You have your USBs here. You have 2 USB-As, 1 USB-C at 100 watts. That's pretty nice. That'll handle most cell phones and laptops. And then here's the feature I like here. You have a built-in light. Wow. Well, hey, mobile, I may be in the dark. So look at here. Watch this. There's that light. Whee! Look at that light. Now, if I push it again, watch this. It gets lighter. Could you tell? You push it again, you have a SOS. So you could set this joker in the street. You know, hey, the SOS is flashing. Push it again, it cuts off. That's not in any other unit. Now you have your 2 AC outputs here. Now, also, I like this because the AC input is in the front. Everything is in the front. Guys, this is 187. Let me tell you, when you lose power, you're going to wish you had these units. At these prices, they're not going any lower than this. I'm going to just tell you. They're not going any lower than these prices that you see here. So then you have your circuit breaker. And then right here, this is your DC input where you charge it up using the solar panel. And I got a great video on this one. I'm going to show this one because my dog is in this one. I think my dog is in this one. Yeah, Shorty is in this one. We're going to show this one. And then on the top, we're not done yet. You got a beautiful display. I'm at 94%. I keep these guys charged up. The other one was at 80. I got to get on that and get these guys to 100 because you just never know. Now on the top here, bam, you have a wireless charging 15 watt. That is a big wire. That's a big wireless charging station, guys. 15 watts right on the top. Oh my, this is awesome. So now let's count here. So if you have a device, which I have an iPad, I have an iPhone, which my iPhone is old. It's like an iPhone 8 and I got it 4 years ago. It's not even connected to a cellular plan. But I can charge it wireless. I got my Samsung phone. I can charge wireless. But I can set my phone up there and charge wireless, and that frees up all of these. So that's 1. This is 3. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 outputs, guys, that I can charge right from this unit. So now let's give you the 360 view. Everything's in the front. here's the side. Now look at this design. They really thought about it. Airflow. You see how the holes are at the bottom? So as we're turning around, remember that was at the bottom. And then there's nothing on the back, so you could push it against something. Really nice. You're going to love that. And then here, watch this. We're coming around. Now the holes at the top. Now you're creating a nice airflow there. Now we're going to come back to the front. Now, what do you think's at the bottom? Of course, the non-skid pads are there. Okay. Now the non-skid pads are there. So there you go, guys. And look at the hideaway handle. Look at there. 10 pounds. You cannot beat that. All right. All right. Any questions so far, guys? We've covered 2 units so far. And I'm telling you, any one of those are a tough choice. But I like to go bigger, better. You know, this one is newer. I had this guy for about 2 years, but all of their units come with a 5-year warranty. Guys, that's awesome. That's telling you that they have trust in their units. Now, I got a nice video. I just want to show it simply because my dog is in it. So let me see if I can get to it here. Okay, it's not there. Here we go. All right, guys, watch this video. Whoa, look what I have. The EB3A from Blue Yeti. 600 watt of portable power. It's ready to go wherever you are. All right, we are here with the EB3A. Man, this is a nice unit from Blue Yeti. This is their 600 watt portable unit, and it is loaded with features and technology. Let's go over some of the features really quick here. Basically, you see your DC output, as you know, your old car cigarette lighter here. You can also use this to charge up the unit right here using solar panels. You have your 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C, 100 watt, really good for your laptops, cell phone. You can see right here, it has a light built in, which is really nice. So you push that on and you push it in, it gets brighter. And if you push it the 3rd time, it functions as a SOS. Then right here, this is how you charge the unit up. This is your AC input here. And then here's your 2 AC outputs right here where you can plug in your devices. Now right here on the side, it's used to vent. You can see it's used to vent. And then at the back, there's nothing on the back. And then at the bottom, it has these non-skid pads here, so it won't be sliding all over the place if you have it in a moving vehicle. You can see I have the display on. It's very clear. Also, you can download the mobile app that gives you all this same information, and you can also control the unit with the portable app. But there's one more thing here. On the top, there's a 15 watt wireless charging. So that frees up ports here on the front where you can just lay your tablet, cell phone, or what have you that charges wireless right here. You have 15 watts of charging power. You have the hideaway handle, only 10.4 pounds. Man, this thing is really nice and light, and I love it. It's great travels well, really nice, guys. Check this out. This is the EB3A from Blue Yeti. Oh, wow, that was my buddy. I tell you, I only showed that video to show you Shorty. Let me see where he's at. There he is. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here, Shorty. Come here. Come here. Yeah, like you don't want to come. Yeah, come on, boy. You normally about sitting behind me. Come on. Zip, zip, zip. Zip, zip, zip. All right, here goes Shorty, guys. There goes Shorty. Shorty is 10 years old. This is my buddy. Here's my buddy. Where you gonna go, Shorty? Everybody say hello to Shorty. You gotta go? What you gonna go? What you gonna do? No, you can't get on the desk. You're gonna sit back there? You gonna sit back there? All right. He is gonna sit behind me for the rest of the show. Let's speed it up here. All right, guys, that was the EB3A. I want to go next to I'm gonna highlight what I'm going to next here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, let's go. Man, this is 189. Oh my goodness. I don't believe this. I just highlighted, guys. The next unit is this guy right here. This is these deals are awesome. These are 189. This is the Elite 30. Now this is 600 watts too. So now you got a quandary here. This is 189. The other one was 182. Both of these got the same wattage. I like this one because you just get the wireless charging and the light. Somebody's trying to reach me here. All right. But this is newer. So you got to, think about newer as well. But this is the Elite 30 here. Here we go. Look at this. Now this guy is, let's see how many pounds this is. Let me click and see how many pounds that is first, because I want to know myself. Let's see. I think it's 14. Let's see, because I know it felt a little heavier. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's 9.4 pounds. Oh, that's what they say. Okay. All right. So this is the Elite 30. You can see right there, 600 watts. Now we can tell, I told you everything looks the same. The display is a little different. I mean, the display is a little different. It's got a lot of things there. But you have your AC output. You have your DC input. There you go. Then you have your car DC. And then you have now this one's got 4 USBs. It has 2 USB-Cs here and 2 USB-As. So that's different. Let's come to the side. You have your AC input. There's your holes to vent. And then there's nothing on the back, more holes to vent. And then there's your feet at the bottom. Now we're going to try to plug some things in here to let you see that. But I was going to actually save that for our unboxing here, which I'm going to do it quick. We may have Dee's Aquarium lift that thing out the box for us. But so that's it right there, guys. That's the Elite 30. It is really nice. It is showing 189 as a Prime member. Look at there, easy and light as well, where you can grab that. Remember, all of these connect seamless with the mobile app. Now, let's just do a check here of who's here. If you're following me on Facebook or whatever, guys, leave a comment. Is my friend Will out there? He called me, asked me to send him the link. I haven't seen any comment. My sister's not commented. Where are you guys? TQ, the only one commented. SK, anybody out there, leave me a comment. I want to make sure I'm not here by myself. Let me see. Where are you? Where are you? All right. TQ, you still out there? She says, I'm here. Thank you. I'm telling you, man, it's good to get some type of support. I tell you, it is so good. I'm telling you, support is so important. And let me tell you, it is. All right, guys, I'm going to go to our next bottom one here. I'm actually using this for that light right there, so I got to be very careful. Now, this one is on sale. I don't think I've seen this one this low before. This is the AC50B. Now, this is 700 watts. So we stepped it up just a little bit from 600 watts to 700 watts. Let me see if I can set this guy on it here. Let's see. Now, this guy, whoa, I can feel the weight on that one. He's a little heavy. Yeah, he's a little heavier. Let's see how much he weighs. I guarantee you, let's see here what this guy weighs. All right, give me a second. I'm checking it out for you. All right, he's 15 pounds. That's 15 pounds? I'm a weakling here. If this 15 pounds, we're definitely going to need that guy to lift that next one. It's 25 pounds. Good Lord. I don't think this is right. It says this is 15. It says 14.8. I'm telling you, I can do it with 2 hands, but one hand is becoming a problem. I got to get some muscle here. But anyway, let's take a look here. You have your DC input here. This is for your solar panel. You have a great display here. You can see I'm only using 11 watts here for that light right there. That's pretty good. And you can see you have to tell what section of the unit you want on. So I have the DC section on. That's why the button's on. I don't have the AC on. We'll demonstrate that on the other one here. I'm going to have to speed it up. I only supposed to be up here 30 minutes. It's 29 minutes. We're doing good because we only got 3 more units to talk about. Well, you have your 2 AC outputs totaling 700 watts of power. So that can handle some really good devices for you. You have your DC output. You have 2 USB-Cs at 65 watts. And then you have 1 USB-A here at 15 watts. And then I can pick this up. So then here on the side, you have your AC input and your grounding screw. And you can see there's nothing in the back, nothing on that side. And then there's your little feet at the bottom. But great, another great unit. Guys, I leave these out all the time because you just never know when you're going to grab it. So it's just really nice. So we did get a new follower earlier on, and we did not celebrate. Lisa joined it. We have a nice little celebration that we do here. Oh, okay, we're back. Oh, I just love that little, I put that together. I just love that new follow. And guys, we created a little jingle. Let me know what you think.
Simply the best, better than all the rest. Computer Pal. Simply the best, better than all the rest. Computer Pal.
All right, we are back. So guys, we've talked about 4 units. Now, what is the cost of this one? All right, this one is showing $258.97. That's 35% off. So it's a bigger unit. That means you can handle more devices. It's just a great unit. Guys, if you're in here, put a comment in. We haven't got any comments. Put a comment on. We would love to get a comment. Or if you're on Amazon, just say hello. Put a 1, 2, just showing that you have some activity. I thought some other folks was going to be on. But here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and continue. But that is the AC50B. It should have been highlighted in your carousel. Now, are there any questions? We're about to unbox the Elite 100. Now, that is a powerful unit. So I'm going to see if these aquariums available. I'm going to highlight it in the carousel here. Let's see. 100. And this is at $394. Wow. All right, here come Dee's Aquarium in here. I think I hear him coming in here. And we're just going to let him unbox that for us. It's highlighted in the carousel. Let me get rid of some of these. Dee's Aquarium, I need some muscle. Oh my Lord, look at this guy. Oh my Lord, look at this guy. There goes Dee's Aquarium. He is going to unbox the Elite 100 V2. All right, guys. All right, let's see what we got in here. He's cutting it open. Man, this is exciting. I can't wait to see this. If you're out there, let me know. Put something in the chat. Shorty is trying to jump. Shorty is scared of boxes. Oh, he's going to get down. He's scared of boxes. You're going to need some help? I'll hold that. Whoop. There it is. The Elite V2. Look at there. Power station. Let's see what's inside. Man, this is great. All right. Ready. TQ says she's ready. Okay. There we go. So you can get it to me. All right. So here's the box. Let's take a quick look at that. See what's inside of the box. There's cables. There's only 2 sets. So look, there's only 2. And then this is the grounding screw. It's in a bag. This is the grounding screw. And man, look at this power cord. Good grief. That joker's about 2 or 3 pounds. Maybe, man, that's some heavy. Look how thick that is. That's the power cord. And then this is for you to connect to your solar panels. All right. All right, he is presenting the manual and the registration card. Remember, it comes with a 5-year warranty. Blue Yeti stands by their product. All right, so there we go. So I'll hold this. Isn't that thing heavy? How in the world you lift that up? Woo! Goodness. Was that heavy? He said that wasn't heavy. Thank goodness he's here. There it is. There it is. Look at that. Go ahead and pick it up. Wow. Look at there, guys. That is the Elite 100. This thing is 1,800 watts of power. So these other one was, look at there. Good exercise. It's 25 pounds. You can use it as a weight. All right. Thank you for doing that. Because this guy, I did not want to do that. But guys, there it is right there. There's the Elite 100 V2. This is the version 2. This is the 2025 model. It's new. Now, this is 1,800 watts of power. So if I can do my calculations here, let's see here. Nope, I'm going to have to get the calculator. All right, so the other one was 300 plus 600 plus 700. All right, look. So 3 of these units do not even touch this unit. So I did, let me see here. Watch this. I'm going to calculate this for you. So I did the 300. I did the AC2A. That's 300 watts. I'm going to do the EB3A or the Elite 30. That's 600. So that's 900. Now I'm going to add the AC50B, which is 700. So I'm at 1,600 watts. And I haven't reached 1,800. I still got 200 more watts free from 3 units. I'm trying to give you a picture here. All right, let me get this box out of the way. God, that was a good, man, I'm glad I did that. That was amazing. Now, the price here is $394. This thing is normally $749. Let me see if I can bring it closer. Let's see if I can bring it closer. Oh, which one can handle it? The load there. I'll put that there. I got stuff everywhere, guys. Let me put it on that guy. I want to put it over there. So let me put it right here. Yeah. Let's see if I can set it there. I can adjust the camera. All right. There we go. Okay, dokie. Yeah. Now I'm going to adjust the camera here. Give me a second. I'm going to load this up here. Let's go. Am I going the right way? Nope, that's the wrong way. All right, there we go. Oh, man, this turned out really good. All right, there we go. So there it is, the Elite 100. Guys, I got my hand on it. I've been waiting for this for so long. Look at there. So let's turn it on. I don't even know what's in here. Let's see. See, does it got any power? All right, it came with 28%. So I got to do some charging on that. Now, you can see it looks just like the other one, but we have some cool features here. You see, you have 4. This is the first time we got more outlets. Remember, this thing took those 3 units, and it still ain't even touched it. So this is a great gift, guys. If you lose power, you are going to be able to really run for a good little bit with this unit, 1,800 watts. Now, we're going to test it here. I only got 28% here, so I'm not going to overload it here, but I want to test it. But we have 4 AC outputs here. We have your DC input. You have your DC output. And then we have these connectors here as well. And then your DC output here are your USBs. We have 2 USB-Cs at 100 watts. Actually, one of them is 140 watts. Wow. I think that's the highest I've ever seen a USB here. So that's going to be really definitely good for your laptops, but even the 100 watts work for your laptop. And then you have your 2 USB-As. Those are 15 watts. And then, of course, on the side, you have your AC input, your grounding screw. Here's your circuit breaker protector. There's nothing in the back. And we're rounding. And, of course, at the bottom, we still have the little feet. Woo! Boy, that's 25 pounds. I'm starting to get a sweat here. Okay. But let's see if it works here. I'm going to push this guy here. I got a fan here, a desk fan. This is fun here. Look at it. So I got a desk fan. I'm going to set that up. Boy, it's dusty here. All right. Then I'm going to plug this into right here. Okay. I'll plug it into the right one. All right. There we go. So now I'm going to hit the AC section because that's the side that I want on. So the AC come on. Now I'm going to cut the fan on. Now that's on low. The fan came on. So guys, think about this. I could take this unit wherever I want to, out into the boonies, and I can have some power. Now it's not even touching, it's not even showing any output because it's on low. I'm going to pump up the fan here. All right, it finally got some attention there. It's at 10. It's jumping around 11. So when I turned it on high, it started pulling some power. It's at 12. So it's bouncing around there. But there you go. That's how simple it is. See if I got any USB stuff over here. Do I got anything with USB? Yeah, I could charge my phone here. Let's see. Yeah, what is this? Okay, here's an iPod. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. All right, guys, I got an iPod here. Boy, now you know this thing is older than dust. This is an iPod. So, and it's using the USB-A. So I'm going to plug this guy in here. Now I got to turn the DC section on if I want this section to work. All right, it's on. I don't know if you heard it. As soon as I did it, it made a sound. And there it is. It's charging. There you go. So, man, just really nice. I'm running the fan. I could plug more stuff in here. But I just want to thank you guys for just being with me on the unboxing of the Elite 100. This thing is 1,800 watts of power. Man. Now, I'm going to cut this off. And there's two more units that we're going to talk about that's even bigger than this. Wow. So it's even bigger than these guys here. So I'm going to take these off. So guys, that is at $394. As you can see, we're stepping up. We only got two more units to talk about, and I'm out of here. It is 6:42 here on the East Coast. Now, all right, guys, this is 25 pounds. Pray for me. Here we go. 25 pounds. Oh, boy. Woo. Okay, it's there. Now, this guy here, we're going to move this guy back here. Yeah. All right, so we are good to go. We are back. Who else with me there? Anybody in the chat? I asked some other folks to get on. I don't know where they are. They won't leave a comment. Guys, if you're there, please leave a comment. Good grief. All right, let's see. All right. So, guys, I'm going to highlight our next unit here. Let's see what I'm going to talk about next. All right, TQ. All right. She gets a celebration. She gets a celebration. She gets a celebration. TQ is rocking it out. Thank you, TQ. Thank you for being with us. Guys, our next unit we're going to talk about, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to talk about. Yeah, let's talk about this one. This is the Elite 200 V2. Now, V2 stands for version 2. Now, this guy is a whopping 2,600 watts. Wow. So is that double? Let me see if that, I think that's double. Because the other one's 18. No, 18. I should know this. Gracious. Man, I should know this. 18 times 2 is 36. No, it's not double. So this is 2,600 watts. So this Elite 200 V2 is 2,600 watts of power. Now, let me see if I can pull this up on the screen here. I'm going to share my screen here. Okay, this guy. There we go. There we go. So there it is right here. So this is, look at this. And it power lifts up to 3,900 watts, but the base is 29. And look, guys, it's $799. Look at the normal list price of this. This thing is really nice. This is it right here, guys. And we actually have this. They have some use cases here that you can see some use case. This is a power. Now, this one's going to handle your refrigerator. This is the big boy. This one's going to handle some stuff. But this guy is, let's see the weight on this. I think this guy is about maybe 50 pounds. Let's see here. Yeah, there it is. 53.4 pounds. So you ain't going to be lifting that with one hand. Noodles in the house. Hello, Noodles. Thank you for joining. So there it is, guys. We did a nice video on that, and I'm going to show it to you now. Let me turn it off here. All right, here's the video. I got it here somewhere. Here we go. This is the Elite 200. As soon as I find it. Here we go.
We got the Blue Yeti Elite 200 V2. This thing is reliable, portable power with versatile ports for devices and small appliances. This thing is fast charging, easy to use display, and solid performance. It is slightly bulky, but it's great for outdoor or emergency use. I definitely would recommend.
All right. I would recommend too, because this guy is amazing. Like I say, it is so massive. Look at this. 50-something pounds. Now, I forgot to show you the technology behind it. I wanted to show you this. Let's see. That didn't come out good. Let me get it to come out a little better here. Yeah, right here. So it has 6,000 plus cycles. So that's how many times it can be recharged up. And then also the 5-year warranty, which is nice. But look at the multi-layer protection. Look at there. Look how this thing is built. It's built with technology, leak protection. This battery is a battery it could possibly leak. They have protection in. It's automotive cell grade, so that thing can really last some stuff like outside. Because a lot of people get these for camping when they're camping, guys. And it's got to handle some temperatures. And cars are sitting out there in the cold and the heat. But that is a great deal, guys. $7.99 if you got it. It is a great thing. I've been selling a couple of those from my Amazon store. Matter of fact, I sold one the other day. That's people that understand the investment on that. So take a look at that. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is probably, I like this one because I'm going to highlight this one in the carousel because it's upgradable. All the batteries that we talked about so far are not upgradable. And I'll explain to you once I get to it here. Here we go. No, that's not it. I hope I got it in here. Oh, okay. There it is. All right. This is the AC200L. Now, what this one is, let me just pull it up on this. There we go. This is the AC200L, and it's at 2,400 watts. So this is a little less powerful than the other one. The other one was 28. But this one is upgradable. Wow. What does that mean? That means that I can expand the battery. Now, as you can see right here, this is where you expand, and it has battery expansion. So I can add other batteries and make this over 2,400 watts. I think this is 2,400 watts. Yeah, so this is 2,400 watts. Let's see what the weight is on this one. And I think this one's like really heavy too. This one's like 65. All right, 61 pounds. So this one's 61 pounds. But look, it's kind of like built for like an RV. For that port, there's an RV port. That big one is a big RV port. Most RV people get this one because it has a big wattage that it can use, but also it can expand it based on their needs. So it's just really nice. You can buy expansion batteries. And all what I like about these, you can see all of the outputs and inputs have covers on them. So that's really nice. Got a nice power on button, but all of it's standard. This side here is very different. You see your AC input, and that little connector is really different. Like at the bottom left, you can see that one there. And then you have your battery expansions there. Just really nice. And it's a great deal right now. We do have a couple of videos on this. I'm going to play those right quick here. I think it's this one. Here we go. So now we're going to talk about the AC2L. Here's the AC2L. This is their 2400 watt unit, and this guy is heavy. Yeah. So it has 4 AC inputs. Well, AC output. I don't know why I keep saying input. AC outputs right there. Look. And you see the cover? Look at there. That is really nice. Here's the RV right there. So if you got an RV, you can connect that right there to it. Then you have your USB outputs here. You have 2 USB A's and 2 USB C's with the covers there. We'll get you up in most cover view there. And then this is right here for you can expand it here. There's your DC output. That's your old car cigarette lighter. And this is, I don't know what that is. We have to check and see what that is. But then on the side here, I think I can turn this around right here. Look on the side of this thing. This is where you're getting the expandability here. Look at there. This is your battery expansion right here. For your battery expansion, then you have your DC input. This one actually screws in. Wow. And then this is another one right here for your AC input. This is actually right here is where you charge it at. So, but let me put the caps back on. Those two screw right there. Those two on that side screw in. So I'm going to screw those. And then these just pop in here. So I'm going to pop those in. Why is that not going in? All right, there we go. I'm going to turn this around. And now this is the pack of cables that came with the AC2L. So let me open this bag. It got a nice little bag. You can put everything in it. So, and then also with the cables, it came with this nice tie down with the Blue Yeti logo on it. So you can keep all of the cables together. That's amazing. Look at that nice little Blue Yeti logo there. That is really cool. Man, I tell you, Blue Yeti got some great products, man. I'm telling you. All right, guys, that was it. So we showed you how all of that looks there, all the components. That AC200L is nice. I love it for the expandability, just because I can go up and up and up with it. Very, very nice. Now, we have one more video. We actually took this for a test. right. What a great video. My production team is awesome. Well, guys, that is going to do it for us tonight. I did have 2 more products in there that I was going to do an unboxing on them. Another brand sent that to me, but this is a Blue Yeti stream. I'm not going to muddy it up. But guys, we've covered all of the Blue Yeti products here. We unboxed the Elite 100 V2, which I was waiting for. 1800 watts, guys. They're all on sale right now. Get them while you can. It has been a blessing to be with you tonight. I'm just going to look at the chat here. Thank you for TQ. She has won it. She has been with us all day here. Noodle Icy just joined. Noodles popped in for a little bit. SNK has been rocking with us. So, guys, and we had 1 new follower at the beginning, which was Lisa. What a great day, guys. We had a great time, but really consider these power unit, guys. There's so much weirdness going on. It's good to have some power when it goes out. We went out power probably a few months ago. I don't know when it was. It's probably been 10 months now. And it's been about that. Yeah, about 10 months ago. And my Blue Yetis came to the rescue. They were awesome. So, guys, that's going to do it for us tonight. And as we always say, remember, what do we say? Anybody remember what we say? Anybody remember what we say? We always say, remember to love God and love one another.